And we're back, guys. Welcome to another episode of Dance Hour. Oh, man. How many deep are we now? Like three, four? We're really spoiling the people with regularity.
So many.
Yeah. We don't know when this is going to drop. We might do them out of order.
Yeah, maybe. I've been making some physical I've been watching myself on camera.
I think that's a recipe for disaster.
And I'm making adjustments.
It's so funny. You're just going to be like Aristotle by focus group every episode.
Kind of.
Like your hair is going to change.
It's
almost like...
Well, for example, my leg, I'm not doing this anymore.
You don't like that?
Because you get like a lot of my leg here. It's so much.
That's what the people want.
No, they don't, dude. They don't want this
I get
gigantic
DMs.
hand.
I get DMs and they go, more ham.
So there's this more. So this.
They go, I know it's ramen, more ham.
And I'm not going to laugh as much because I hate the sound of my laugh.
You just got to set it and forget it. Like Ron Popeil, man. Just do the shit and keep it moving. I just do podcasts and then... Also, you're not going to have a 100% hit rate with the internet. You know what I mean? Some people will like you. Some people won't. Like, I get... That's your new laugh? You're going to try it closed mouth?
I don't know. I got to figure it out. Because I never liked my laugh to begin with. And I
like your laugh.
Don't even.
No.
Don't even, dude.
Why?
Because it's terrible. It sounds fake almost.
No, that's your real laugh. Also, that is the most... Whenever someone... You're like taking the joy away from someone. Because sometimes you do stand-up comedy shows and someone might have like an interesting laugh in the crowd.
Sure.
And you don't want to... That's how that person laughs. Like, you don't want to make them self-conscious about their expression of joy. You know what I mean?
I'm not laughing.
Come on.
You have a great laugh.
Well, it was after years of practice and honing my laugh.
Come on. Did you practice at all?
What sociopath practices their laugh?
Dude, people practice their smiles.
They do?
100%.
Like models or what? Or regular?
People smile. People practice. Dude, I still don't know how to smile. Smile.
It's hard.
It's hard. So you practice to get it right. See? Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I know you're supposed to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, I kind of I did.
Yeah.
I figured it out. But like for the longest time, I was like this.
That's pretty good.
That's not good.
My mom doesn't smile much or like she does. I don't know if she knows like the roof of the mouth. It's always like a closed mouth kind of smile.
Sure. Like a Mona Lisa.
Like every Middle Eastern and South Asian woman in their wedding photos, I think you're supposed to look sad. They don't have beaming smiles. Because I think you were supposed to convey that you're like sad about leaving your family to join this other family. So you can't be like...
Or this is serious business.
Yeah, getting married is very serious business.
Family is serious. Oh, shit. Oh, no.
What? What?
You know I take niacin, right?
Are you flushing up?
I might start. I can feel it coming.
Fuck. This is like you turning into a werewolf
I know,
during
a little
the
bit.
podcast.
Yeah. So
you're like, I can't be here. And you just run into the woods.
Get away from me!
Oh, fuck.
I take niacin.
You talked about it last podcast.
Yeah. I did?
Yeah.
Oh. So
it was a jabroni. Niacin was a jabroni.
I didn't was that the last episode that came out?
No. Maybe.
Because
I
didn't finish that episode.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't stop. When I was hearing the laughs, I was like, "This is so cringe." So yeah, I take niacin, and I feel like it's coming on. It'll just make me all flush. I'll turn like red, like literally.
We'll fix it in post.
Or go ahead.
Miguel, tone him down.
Or
pale him up.
Make me red right now.
Or just turn him into Wolverine. Add hair and claws.
Yeah.
And you're just talking about really mundane things while you have like a Wolverine filter on.
What's that supplement that I would take? It's like when I take it, sometimes
adamantiums.
I take adamantium with my iron every morning, and then I just randomly go, "Hey, bub."
Yeah, it gives you strong bones.
Strong bones.
So today's a monumentous day, viewers.
Yeah, monumentous.
Very monumentous.
Because I started watching Succession.
Okay. You know, that's not what I was going to do. I think you hijacked the topic. I had something in the hopper that I was going to say is monumentous.
Sure.
And then you came at it sideways with Succession.
True.
So what do? Do we do what I intended to say or do we do Succession? We'll do Succession. We'll do
whatever you want.
Oh, fuck, it's up to me.
Well, my name, it's not Fahim and Aristotle's dance hour.
It can be. It can,
It's Fahim Anwar's dance hour.
Well, I think part of the discussion, because like I had that writing job and I wasn't doing the podcast for a long time. I let it kind of. It is funny. Someone commented. They go, Fahim has the best podcasting schedule, like once a week or once every 10 months. I go, yeah.
I saw that
because I don't have super regularity. Like I'll do it for a bit and then. Whoa, okay.
I saw that.
It's a refined laugh. I want it, if this is the winner, I want to hear what didn't make the cut. What laughs didn't make the cut?
All the other ones.
All the other ones? Were they all upper class laughs?
They're just whatever.
Did you have a blue collar laugh?
Cackle. Oh yeah. Yeah, it sounded like the roaches from the Raid commercial.
Raid. Have you ever? I mean, that's pretty good.
What, Raid?
That's a good VO audition.
I know,
right
right?
there.
By the way,
what?
They clearly were like.
Raid.
I feel like I feel like there's something racist about those commercials. I don't know what it is.
Well, how so?
I don't know. I haven't put my finger on it.
Well, it is classist.
It's classist. Yeah.
How come it gotta be like, oh no,
yeah.
Raid?
Yeah, oh, Raid.
There's no British roaches?
Yeah, there's no British. They're all like,
Hey, how you doing? You working today? Man, I had the docks. I've been working on the docks all day.
Yeah.
And, Raid!
How come there's not a roach at a cubicle?
Yeah.
Oh no, not now.
Oh, not Raid. Yeah, because roaches could be very.
There's all sorts of classes of roach.
I think so.
Well, that's a note to if anybody who works at Raid.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson.
Or commercial agencies. Mucinex too. Very blue collar. Phlegm is blue collar.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in your lungs. Good luck trying to get rid of me. Goodbye. Oh, you think a cough is going to work? Oh, no. Mucinex.
I mean, you would think as blue collar as they are, they'd be like, you would hear them go,
fuck.
That is a good point. They keep it pretty TV clean.
No.
Oh, fucking shit. Yeah. Oh, fucking Raid. Eat my balls, Raid. Suck my dick. It's not going to work. We're roaches.
Yeah.
So Succession.
Yeah, I started watching it.
You're season 1?
I literally just started season 2. It's been playing like nonstop as I'm doing like my taxes at the house, which is so funny because
that's the best way to consume it.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're talking about how they're spending so much money, and I'm like looking at how much I'm trying to save.
I wanted to do a sketch where it's like showing Succession to someone from a third world country, where they're like, oh, so the deal not going to happen? They go, yeah. Oh, and then they will be poor? No, they'll still be rich.
Yeah.
Oh, why does it matter? Why they said? Because they really wanted to crush this deal.
10 billion is different than 30 billion.
30 billion.
That's why.
But still billion? Yes, they still take helicopters and cars. They eat every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fine dining, champagne, foods.
But not 10 billion.
And people watch. Oh, a lot. People love it. It is. What are the stakes though?
They're like this thick.
Whoa, big steak. No, I talk emotion. I like the third world. The third world.
Ah,
kid.
there it is. Oh.
No, let it out. Let it, guys. Put in the comments. Do you want the real laugh or do you want the fake laugh?
Or just not any laugh.
We'll have Miguel scrub it in post.
No.
Every time you're about to laugh, he'll just like mute it down, so you'll just see go.
Yeah, please.
Or we'll dub. We'll get like James Earl Jones's laugh.
Put it over mine.
Yeah, we'll Star Wars you. We'll get the Darth Vader laugh for you.
I hate it.
No, it's great.
All right, so yeah,
Succession. I'm all caught up.
So it's been playing nonstop. So and sorry for anybody who hasn't watched it at all, but the end of the first season is when he has to like, what's the guy, Kendall, right?
Yeah.
Where Kendall because is the accident.
Oh yeah.
That's the end of the first season.
Okay.
So then I'm in the very, very beginning of the second season.
Yeah. Some people say I look like Kendall. Like, yo.
Oh, you know what? I can kind of.
If I wear a hat, I would be like, Dad, I'm gonna crush this.
I can see
what
that.
Do people love?
I can see a little bit. The other thing too is I'm very impressed by his acting. Jeremy Strong, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Because he's playing like at the beginning of season 1 and the beginning of season 2 are completely different characters. And you're seeing him kind of change.
He's great.
Yeah, he's really good. He's really good.
I heard he's like super method, so he's
Yeah, I
that
heard that.
guy on set the whole
Yeah,
time.
I
And
heard
wasn't
that
who plays Logan Roy?
Brian Cox.
Brian Cox.
Yeah.
He was saying it's kind of annoying.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't love.
Who's the original Hannibal Lecter, by the way?
Interesting.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Huh?
No, it might have been on a popsicle one time. That'd be great. Really like pretentious movie facts on
Yeah.
like for little kids for popsicles. Like,
I like that.
no,
but just so people should know, because I can't throw these facts out without backing it up.
yeah.
Manhunter, directed by Michael Mann,
Whoa. How apropos.
which was remade later as called Red Dragon. But originally Brian Cox played that Hannibal Lecter
Also,
in that.
Brian Cox, the voice over for McDonald currently.
Is he really?
Quarter pounder and
Oh, that's right. Oh, he's married to a Persian woman too.
What?
What?
Whoa.
Did you know that? He does a lot of like
That'd be a great segment.
charity for
just,
Iran stuff.
Just famous people who are married to Persian ladies.
I mean, that's what we like. That's for the longest time we had. That's kind of all we had.
Isn't like one of the Jacksons, like Tito, married to an Afghan or Persian lady?
Dated her, yeah.
Dated. Oh, sorry.
And I was in a Converse commercial with her years ago.
Whoa. Damn.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I guess.
Oh, here's a fun fact. Whoa, a lot of great like Easter eggs with Succession.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you know cousin Greg the Egg,
Yes.
Nicholas Braun.
Yeah.
So I did that movie with him in that Tina Fey movie.
Oh yeah.
So we were hanging
WTF.
out, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah.
So he was the cameraman in that movie.
Okay.
Tall Brian was his name.
I gotta watch that movie again.
So it's just so interesting because we were in New Mexico for like a month or whatever. So this is pre-Succession. It's crazy to see like people's trajectory from projects prior, you know, because he wasn't. Succession is so big. It's very rare to be, especially in this day and age, to be on something that is that watched and kind of celebrated and beloved. There's so many TV shows out there.
Yeah, I know.
So it's kind of cool that a guy used to hang out with on this movie set or whatever, and then like Succession is so big. I'm like, oh yeah.
What other show? There was another show. Oh, The Last of Us. I love.
I still gotta watch it.
You have to watch that. I mean, now HBO has had so many. Now it's Max.
What is that? Like, that's
don't
hard
know.
to believe. I was seeing it in the Twitterverse, just how HBO Max merged with Discovery Plus,
Yeah.
and they're just going by Max now. And everyone is saying this is the biggest marketing blunder ever.
No shit.
Because HBO is such a legacy name and brand.
Big time.
Why would you lop off the most recognizable part of your name
I
and go
don't
with
know.
Max?
I either there was some kind of like, there's some kind of IP behind it that they don't want to pay for, or there's just something because HBO has so much brand equity, right?
Yeah.
So much. It's just like connected to the things that are just like, I mean, I'm hoping that Max is the gigantic hub, and then underneath it are all the different, and then there's HBO and
Even
whatnot.
so, just like,
Because that would
what
make.
the fuck is Max?
I think Max was originally kind of like when they were combining. Wasn't Cinemax and HBO?
Was it?
Yeah, I thought that's what that was.
Just to appease all the Cinemax, all the diehard Cinemax people were like, cool. They kept the right part of it.
I feel like Cinemax is like one of those
It was
situations,
for
like
softcore porn, right?
100%. When you like when you're spending the night at a friend's house, like one of the first questions are,
Cinemax.
"You guys have Cinemax?"
Yeah, remember Spice? The Spice channel? That used to be a thing.
I think so.
Yo, we're so old. We're like, that was a thing, like sleepovers, because those channels would be scrambled.
Sure, Spice Channel. Spice.
Yeah,
Channel.
Cinemax and all the like softcore,
I do remember
all
Spice
the
Channel.
softcore porn channels
Sure.
was just scrambled. Like you could get ESPN, you can get whatever that was there, but once you got up to like Spice or Cinemax or Showtime at a certain hour, it was all just like static, and they would scramble the channel. But sometimes it would align so that you could like see a sliver of a titty or something, and that was exciting to young boys.
We just had it.
You just had it?
It says that Spice.
Whoa. Your mom was like, you get anything, all the channels you want.
Spice? I like that.
I like Spice.
She was too tired to ever watch. Spice is good show.
Yeah, they show you all the latest spices.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There's cardamom. There's. Wow, I like that. The Spice Channel.
Just luckily she never got around to watching.
No,
the
never
Spice
watched
channel.
it. No, what was I gonna say? Oh, like today. This will date when we recorded this, but yesterday I posted this like photo of Charles Bronson and Jill, whatever.
I thought it was real for a second.
What's wrong with you? It's Charles Bronson.
I don't know what fucking Charles Bronson.
I had to post
I know of him. I don't know what he looks like in his prime.
And I was like, Mom and Dad, and there was like, wow, so cool. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? You don't know Charles Bronson? Look, I don't care how old you are. Charles Bronson, even like,
I don't
maybe
know, man.
5, 6, dude.
Bronson's kind of a deep cut.
No, it's not.
To a certain generation,
do you know how many times Charles Bronson was mentioned in The Simpsons?
Yes, but I know Charles Bronson the name, but I don't know Charles Bronson like the face as well.
I mean, then I posted a photo of my mom, my real mom and dad. Did you see that?
Yes, yeah, that's great.
And that's
today or
today, yeah.
Okay.
Just to be like, hey, just letting you know, this is my real.
It didn't get as many likes.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
You gotta have just keep on taking Charles Bronson photos and being like.
But I mean, like, I guess my dad loved Charles Bronson.
Is he because he's like a man's?
I guess. I don't know. I feel like every brown dad liked Charles Bronson for some reason. Maybe it just looked like a guy they could relate to, or just kind of looked like them a little bit. Charles Bronson. I feel like brown dads kind of like the same. Like I have a feeling your dad did not like Van Damme.
I don't think he's even aware. I don't think Van Damme even reached my dad's radar.
No way.
My dad knows Stallone.
Yeah, Stallone, and I think he probably
because he took. I mean, I've mentioned it many times because he took us to see Rambo in Afghanistan as like a teaching tool.
I bet you he liked.
That's home.
I bet you he liked Seagal.
I don't know. My dad wasn't into like action movies, but he knew Stallone.
He would just come home and just fucking kill a yogurt.
Pretty much. Yeah. Just it would take time away from yogurt. But it's funny that you mentioned people just kind of buying things on the internet, even though you're joking. Because I remember a while ago, there's this French like longboarder called Latif. We're Instagram friends now because this happened. But Latif,
so fancy.
Yeah, he's like a really great skateboarder, but like longboarding. His name's Latif something or Latif.
These are like the skinny long skateboards.
Yeah. He'll like get off of it. He'll do spins. He'll like it's crazy. You should watch his videos. But he kind of looks like me a little bit, but like not. Like you can obviously tell it's not me. So I jokingly took one of his videos where he's doing crazy longboarding stuff, and in the caption I wrote, "Is there anything I can't do?" Right? Just dumb, whatever. And I would think, most people knew that it was a joke because like it's not me. But then Joe Rogan reposted it and thinking it was me. He's like, "Whoa, look how talented Fahim is." And then my phone was blowing up for some reason. I'm just around the house making breakfast, and then it's like, and I look at it, and then I see Joe.
You got to change the chime for your text.
It's actually me making that sound. I recorded it, and that's the. And then I'm like, so then I text Joe. I go,
you get a phone call.
I go, hello. Yeah, I'm in a bank. I'm in a bank. No, it's my ringtone, guys. Sorry, I love old World War II. So yeah, I text him. I go, oh, that's not me. I go, oh no, that's not really me. That was just like a joke. And he's like, laughing. He's like, oh fuck, my bad. And then he did an addendum where like we credited who it really was.
Right.
And then he got a bunch of followers too from this mistake. And then that's how we kind of linked up.
And that's how he kind of became famous. Rogan.
Yeah, that's how Rogan got famous. No, that would be news radio.
What was I going to say to you? Another thing somebody said in the comments. Do I interrupt you?
No.
What do you?
There's an ebb and flow with conversation.
I mean, like, do you think I'm always talking over you?
She just keep on doing like, I don't interrupt you.
Do it.
Well, the thing is, no, not at all. It's a ping pong. I think we have a good ping
pong.
We have a ping. You just finished my sentences. Pong.
Yeah, pong. Ping.
Ping pong. Yeah. So all cut up on Succession. You're almost doing what like hecklers do sometimes, where they'll be drunk and belligerent or something, or they'll say something in the middle of your joke, and I'll go, what's that? And then they clam up, even though they were just like chiming in the whole time. And then once I kind of give them the floor for clarity because I wanted to hear what they said, then they needed the white noise of people laughing to say their shit. Because once all the heads are on them.
Yeah. But the one guy or person who does pop, excuse me, and they say it again, that's a piece of shit.
Well, sometimes I just want to know it's not even a malicious thing. I just kind of want to know what they said out of curiosity.
The most annoying is like when people are having conversations because they think it's like,
Oh, during the show?
it's usually always like a bachelor party or bachelorette party.
Sure.
They think that they're like in their own little party bubble. I think we talked about this at some point.
Yeah.
Anyhow. So yeah, Succession, yeah.
Yeah, good show. Check it out. I try to tell my brother to go to watch it, but it's like when you're married.
It's a slow burn, dude.
I guess so. But also, this thing happens when you're a couple. You like both keys have to turn to watch something. Because I'll be like, "Yo, it's a great show. You should watch it." He'll be like, "She doesn't like it."
Not in my house.
so he's not gonna watch it because she doesn't like it.
We used to try to watch stuff together, but now we watch things on islands now.
It's kind of nice.
And yeah, it's fine. I mean, the only thing that I don't like, my wife will watch like Law and Order incessantly, like back to back to back. And these are episodes she's seen before.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's her comfort food.
it's like weird comfort.
It is for a lot of women. A lot of women love Law and Order.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, people love it.
Yeah. So she watches it. It's like, Kong Kong. I'll just hear it over. Like if she's doing like busy work, she'll just play it. But there's a new season too. I mean, I watch sometimes, but it's just like, it's funny. It's just to catch like, like Ice-T always has like a weird thing he'll say. It's like, they call it dick bagging or something like,
Like he's their resident.
He
knows what they're saying on the street.
Exactly. Like something will happen. Is like, so what happens? Like, well, the guy got punched in the face and da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, yeah, the kids call it dick bagging. Or like the kids call it,
and like all the white people just go, and then they go back to,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ice-T.
Yeah, thanks, Ice-T, for telling us.
What's his name on the show?
It's Ice-T.
No, it's not.
It's why even give him a name other than Ice-T
That's a good
on the
point.
show?
I did have this
Honestly.
joke like how like rappers when they were young and stuff, they would, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna murder you, and then they're all detectives now. They get to a certain age.
Who
like
else?
LL Cool J,
Oh yeah, he's
Ice-T.
Well, I think LL Cool J was kind of like he was very safe rap.
Well, he said "Mama said to knock you out," and that's a threat.
That's not a lot. Ice-T was straight up. He had a song called Cop Killer.
Sure, and now he's a cop.
And now he's a cop.
Does that mean he's gonna kill himself? What if that's like he's true to his word? He's like, I'm not a liar, and that's a suicide note. And like,
maybe, or he should have a new album called Irony.
zoom in on him with that irony.
Irony.
Woo! Maybe do like a swirl.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Some 80s effects.
And then at the end we go Kong Kong.
Yeah, Kong. What if that gets copyrighted? We can't monetize this whole video because we used Kong Kong.
It doesn't have to be like under 5 seconds, and you're fine.
Maybe we'll pitch it up an octave so that it doesn't flag.
Gong gong.
Gong gang.
Gang, gang, bang, gang, bang.
So today's a monumentous day. I'm getting back on track.
Yeah, monumentous.
Aristotle just got passed at the Comedy Store.
I did, yeah.
So one of the newest paid regulars.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fun house, dude.
Hey, man.
Come on.
Thanks for having me.
Give him a round of applause.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, no. I don't. I'm allergic to flowers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Very cool. So tonight is your first set as a paid regular at the Comedy Store.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
No. I mean, well, I'm on the other side of it.
Sure.
I've been there for so long. It's cool that you have these feelings. Yeah, it is a fun thing. I don't want to take that away from you.
Yeah.
But it just becomes another place. It becomes a gym. You have keys to a boxing gym, and that's awesome because it has 3 showrooms. The belly room I did last night. It's great. They're different vibes, and it's cool to bang out a bunch of sets at one place. And it's like a frat house or a sorority.
Yeah.
It's even if I don't have a set. And I'm just like alone at home and I'm bored, I can just go there and know I'm going to see a lot of friends.
Yeah,
that's
what it was for me for so long. It's like my home club. It was I worked there, one of my first jobs in comedy, if you will. I would say was my first job in comedy.
What were you doing? Were you doing phones or how long were you working there? And what was your actual job?
I mean, I did the phones. I did work. Like I did work the door for a brief amount of time. I did the Halloween tours.
Oh, nice.
I would like give tours on because that place has a lot of history. There's like has a lot of mobster history.
They say it's haunted.
I guess
I haven't experienced anything yet, and I'm there all the time, and I'm in the nooks and crannies, and
sure,
yeah. I haven't seen any weird shit.
I haven't either. But like some people used to like back in the day used to sleep there. Did you know that?
No.
Some comics or like people who worked there who didn't have like a place to stay, they would like kind of unofficially live there.
Right.
Because there's showers there. Like you can straight up
in the main room. There's a shower.
There's a main room in the back.
I would love to just kind of one night just shower.
I mean,
just throw for a loop. You get there 30 minutes before my set and do a shower before I.
There used to be one. There used to be one over there, in the belly room too.
Oh really?
The bathroom had a shower in it.
Oh okay.
And then they changed it. I believe. Yeah, it had a shower in it. I could be wrong. My memory could be playing tricks on me, but yeah. And then I worked for Pauly too. I worked in his production office.
Pauly who?
Pauly.
Wait for it.
Sure.
There we go.
And
Leaning Tower of Cheese.
What was the other one? Squeezing the juice. No, squeezing the juice. What was it? The weasel.
Oh yeah.
The weasel.
Encino Man, banger, still a banger.
Man, it's still good. I watched it the other day.
I wanted to do like a reboot, but it's like a reimagining of it. And it's called Tarzana Man, starring me. Because I'm one city removed from Encino Man.
Right.
And I'm having a hard time.
And you're a guy that's from Encino.
No. I'm from Tarzana. I'm Tarzana
stuck
Man.
In Tarzana.
Encino's not involved in this.
No,
this is purely a Tarzana production.
Okay,
yeah. And
so you're a guy from Seattle, got stuck in
ice. No. It's Tarzana, purely Tarzana. And I have trouble keeping up with today's technology.
You're just living in Tarzana.
I'm living in Tarzana, yeah. So it's pretty much just Encino Man, but it's in Tarzana, and it stars me. So and I'm trying to learn things, like I take a ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
That's glass, and I try to squeeze it because I've seen it happen, and then I break it, and my hand's bleeding.
But you can't tell what's blood and what's ketchup.
Yeah. And then I start putting it on my eggs.
Yeah,
and they're like, Tarzana, man.
Stop Tarzana, man.
I accidentally poop in a urinal, because I just think they're all the same. The whole movie is just that. There's no story. It's just me not understanding technology.
And then, 30 years later, you can make a movie about being overweight and win an Oscar.
Yeah, The Whale.
It is funny how the Aronofsky, I don't want to talk about this. His movies are, they're very, each character has a very specific, you've got Requiem for a Dream, you could just be the drug addict.
Yeah.
The wrestler, I guess he's what? I guess he's the wrestler, right?
Well, drugs and they're all flawed.
Yeah, but they're very simply flawed. That's the thing, in a way. And then really the relationships are the ones that are the most complex.
Right.
But the characters are simply flawed. Rather than it's not very complex.
That's crazy when you look at Encino Man, and two of them are Oscar winners, right?
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I feel like Pauly's do. Because there's that picture with
I've heard people I've heard that
Pauly's very talented, man.
Yeah,
you he was a legit movie star.
Yeah.
What a run.
What's your favorite Pauly Shore movie? I know mine off the top of my. I've immediately.
Probably Encino Man or In the Army.
Hold on, Encino Man is not.
Biodome. I liked Biodome when I was growing up too.
Mine is Biodome. I mean, Pauly.
They were so hot. Those girls. When I was a kid.
Oh, of course.
They were like.
Do you know their names? Because I do.
No, I don't. Come on, fill me in.
Joey Adams.
Okay.
Right, Joey. Was it?
What else was she in?
She was in. I think his name was Joey. But the one that I was completely head over heels in love with was Teresa Hill. She was the dark-haired one.
I might be on that.
She was.
As well.
Oh man, I was.
It's almost like our Ginger. It was almost like our Ginger or Marianne.
Yeah,
that
probably.
Biodome.
Yeah.
Like, which one do you like?
So yeah. Joey, was it Joey Lauren Adams? I think I can't.
If you know, write in the comments, guys.
She was in.
Or write in fahimanwardancehour@gmail.com.
She was in Chasing
Amy.
Is it Chasing Amy?
I don't know, the Ben Affleck thing.
Yeah, she was in Chasing Amy. She's been in a good handful of stuff. I mean, she was working pretty consistently. I don't know whatever happened to her. And then Teresa Hill, only because I'm a psycho, I know that I think she does interior decorating now, maybe.
Well, maybe I should have her decorate.
I don't know.
Like, I need to revamp.
Sometimes I'll do these deep dives.
Were you in Biodome by chance? Just pretend like I don't know why I brought her here.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll do.
You're so beautiful. Have you Oh, you have.
I'll do deep dives on these people that I haven't seen in forever, and then I'll be like, what are they doing now? So I noticed that she was doing like that, and then like, I mean, it's kind of crazy the things that people kind of like. I saw Judd Nelson
Yeah.
on like just like chilling, smoking a cigar next to his motorcycle. Like you would have. I'm good with faces. I'm terrible with names, but like what? I mean, that guy was a huge like in one of the most.
It's almost
one of the best movies of all time.
Refreshing and kind of puts everything into perspective that everything's fleeting, nothing is forever. Even the thing, if you want to achieve this goal or whatever, like no, you get to like touch it for a little bit and then it's gone.
Sure,
you know.
Sure.
Even I was thinking this is like on a crazy hyper version of it, but like think about Genghis Khan, how big he was, how much he influenced the world and shit, and like no one thinks about Genghis Khan day to day. So like
I do.
You do? Well, you're a huge Khan head.
Well, I told you. Remember, I told you a few episodes ago about how I did the that genetics thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're a rare breed. Then.
I think you probably, if you did it too, you'd find out.
I think everyone, because he fucked everyone, right?
I mean, I'm.
We all have a bit of Genghis in us.
I have Chinese, Mongolian Chinese in my genetics.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you should check it out. You should do it, man. Honestly, do it.
I don't want to know.
Why not?
I don't want to know.
You might find out you're part French.
That'd be pretty dope. Oh, I like the way that you spun it for me.
Yeah.
Because I have an affinity for French.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Oui.
I've been to France once. I want to go back.
Twice, baby.
We should go together.
Let's do it.
You're not going to do it.
Maybe. Who knows?
I can go whenever. You know why.
I mean, that sounds so nefarious.
No. But I have a bunch of points. I can go.
Oh, nice.
I could use them whenever I want. Just let me know.
All right.
But you're
Let's
not
do
gonna
it now.
but
Let's
you-
fucking cut the podcast show. Let's go to France.
You're not going to do it.
I might do it. Do I have enough fans in France? Do I do a show out there?
Of course, I love you.
Yeah,
I love you,
you're
Fahim.
so funny.
You're so funny. Yeah.
What was I gonna? Oh yeah, so that'll be exciting. What room are you in tonight at the Comedy Store? OR. That's the original room.
Yeah.
When you're
Also known
when
as
you're
the-
a paid regular, you can abbreviate it like that.
Also known as the operating room.
True.
Straight up.
Yeah, you're gonna cut them open, put some jokes in there.
I think they're gonna cut me open.
No. Oh boy. I'm in the main room. I'm in the main room tonight.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I saw it on Instagram.
The flyer. Yeah.
The flyer. Yeah.
That'll be cool. And then, oh yeah, so I'm kind of fresh off of the weekend. I did New York and Toronto.
Oh yeah. How did that go?
It was awesome. Like I'm never in New York that much.
Yeah.
If I'm ever there, it's for work. It's for a day or two. Or when I did the Tonight Show, I kind of went in, did it, came home. I'm never in New York for extended periods of time, so I'm not really doing sets around the city. But New York is such a huge comedy. It's It's like an LA on the other side of.
What club did you do? Oh wait, you did.
Well, I didn't do clubs. I just did Bell House.
The Bell House. Yeah.
So the
yeah.
Bell House in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Which is like 350.
Yeah.
And then it sold out.
That's great.
So it was very cool because I think, I do have some fans in New York and I'm never there. So it was a nice kind of build up of like scarcity. Like he's never here in New York. I don't really do the other clubs. So a lot of people came out to see me at the Bell House.
Yeah.
And it was just such a receptive, cool crowd and sold out. And like, it was almost like a celebration. It was awesome. And then Questlove came again.
Oh, nice.
Because he saw me in Denver. I don't know if I talked about it or not, but like when I did Denver Comedy Works, the Roots were also playing a concert in Denver. And I'm friends with Tariq, Black Thought, and Questlove.
Nice.
And so they hit us up.
I am not.
Soon
One
they
day,
will be.
one day,
Come on, you're one remove,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
And then they go, yo, we're playing a concert here. We want to come to your show before our show. And I'm like, oh yeah, totally. So I talked to their tour manager and we figured out the logistics.
This was in Brooklyn.
No, this was in Denver.
Sorry, Denver. Okay.
So, like, sure, and it blows every comic's mind because we're hanging in the green room and I have like young openers and features, and they go, the Roots are coming. They can't understand. They go,
is that Questlove?
They go, you're friends with the Roots? And I'm like, yeah. It's weird. It's like it's a weird life, Like I think it's crazy too. And he's such a big Roots fan, this kid. I actually posted a picture because
I think I remember this.
Because he goes, he's emceeing or he's doing a guest set, this young kid, and then he goes, Questlove is out there. Like, I just wanted to ask you, can I go out there? Can I get a photo with him? And I go, like the show is starting. Maybe not now. It's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go, if they come into the green room or something, then like for sure. He's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then they did pop into the green room to say what's up.
Yeah.
So we got to talk for a little bit. And then he wasn't around. And I go, oh, go get him, because I don't want him to miss this opportunity.
Right.
So they tracked down the opener, you know, and then he got his photo with them. He got his with Questlove and Tariq, and it was, he was just so over the moon that he got that photo. And then I realized I didn't get a photo with them, but I wanted to. So I posted on my Instagram that kid's picture with Questlove and Black Thought, and I'm like, I forgot to take a photo, but he's gonna be my proxy. So if you look on my Instagram timeline, you could see them in that photo. So anyways, I'm doing New York, and then
Right.
What are you trying to smile?
Tongue on the roof.
Yeah, it's really showing through.
Anyways, go ahead.
So then Questlove was like, yo, I want to come through to New York. And I go, you saw it in... I go, yeah, for sure. I got you, always.
You said you already saw it.
Kind of. Well, look, that's the artist in me, where they saw my set, or, you know, he saw me do my hour in Denver. I go, I mean, a lot of it hasn't changed. It hasn't been that long. Just to let you know. And he's like, nah, I still want to come. And he brought 7 people with him, too.
Who did he bring?
Just friends. And then I had dinner with them afterwards. He still loved the show.
I mean, who are his friends, though? I want to know, like, what kind of...
One of them works with like Kevin Garnett in some capacity. I forgot what his job is. Just I don't know what all of them do, but they were at some sushi place and they invited me. I was gonna go in the Sprinter van with them, but I was saying hi to people. I didn't want to just like do the show and bounce. Because I'm so grateful that
of course
people care enough to come out. So I stuck around, said hi to all the fans and stuff, and like took pictures and talked to people.
Yeah.
And that was too long for them to stick around, you know. And I go, I'll meet you at the thing. So then I went and had sushi with them in this like private room. It was so cool, dude.
I wish like musicians that I looked up to would come to my shows.
They will. It's all just
Trent Reznor one day is gonna be like, hey, I want to come to your...
Dude, that'd be so fucking awesome.
Ozzy.
I think once you kind of climb the ladder of whatever your respective field, there's just mutual appreciation. Like organically, I'm like friends with Dylan Francis now. And he's like a DJ that I love and producer.
Yeah.
And it just organically happened because the Comedy Store is a big...
Yeah, of course.
It's like a House of Blues. It's like a big comedy venue. So there is this mutual appreciation. Where I love his stuff.
Rest in peace, House of Blues.
Yeah. That was like right across the street. It's
I
the
know.
Pendry now.
It's weird how like when that building... So like where the Comedy Store is right across the street was the House of Blues. And it was like kind of it wasn't too tall of a building.
No, you can see this beautiful view of LA over it.
Right over it. And then they built this gigantic, huge building.
Yeah.
It's a hotel. And so like I thought I'm never gonna get used to this is a testament to how like quickly one gets acclimated to your environment. Because I mean, it's been there for what, a little over a year now, 2 years?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it feels like
it's always been there.
It's always been there or something, you know? Like it's really weird.
You know what's funny is like a couple times people fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's an exhibitionist hotel. I think people go there and they book a room knowing that this is facing Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times you'll see people just facing Sunset with the curtains open, just fucking so everyone can see.
So wait, you've seen it more than one time?
Like twice.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I remember somebody posted a video.
Earl?
I don't know who it was.
It's funny, okay, because the first time it happened, people did a double take. You're just on the front patio of the Comedy Store, you know? Everyone's just like...
Are you seeing silhouettes or are you straight up seeing...
It's kind of silhouettes.
Yeah.
Because but then you can see a little, but it's not like HD, crystal clear, but you definitely know what they're doing.
Were they hot?
They were fit. The silhouette was okay.
Yeah.
So everyone just kind of looks up, and then there's like clamoring, and then it's like going, and then all the comics kind of just congregated. You know the driveway?
Hold on. Do you have Earl's phone number?
No, you gonna call him about it?
No, I'm gonna text him.
Sure, text him. I don't think I have Earl's. You can DM him. So then all the comics just sort of started congregating by the driveway of the Comedy Store, and there's probably 30 comics just looking up at this window.
What I'm wanting to know is, did anybody record it?
Maybe.
Who? I thought maybe
Earl. I think Earl might have. He might have put it in his stories or something. Like,
okay.
And they were like cheering for the guy too. They're like, yeah, come on. But he was for quite a while. Everyone was like, he must be coked out or something, or this is impressive.
Sure.
And then you can see him take a water break too. There's a bottle of water, and he's like, it was absurd. So if you're an exhibitionist, the Pendry Hotel, get a room facing sunset and have fun. Why I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, so the store, you'll be there tonight.
I'll be there tonight. Hopefully, I'll catch some people fucking in the window.
Hopefully, your whole set, you're just looking through the window of the OR just to see if it's happening, or you tell the crowd, say, if you see fucking behind me, let me know.
Let me know, please.
I don't want to miss it.
Like, wait, so I forgot what I was gonna say.
But the thing is, you can't, even if you wanted to look out the window while you're on stage, you can't because it's frosted. They frosted the window in the original room because Sex and the City was filming in there. They recently shot at the Comedy Store.
Like recently?
Yeah, maybe like a week ago because they're shooting some scenes in there.
I thought so because I was like, just the other day I was there and like I remember being able to see, and they frosted the fucking window.
I think production wanted it that way. Maybe because they didn't want it to catch Sunset Boulevard. They wanted kind of a closed environment for the OR.
Are they going to remove the frosting?
I hope so.
They better.
Because I hate the frosting.
Yeah.
I do. It doesn't feel like the Comedy Store with the frosted glass. So that'll be cool. That'll be good.
Yeah, so much history. And then like I'm wondering, I know, and then my name is going to go on the wall, which is like a huge one for me. I will break down in tears. I'm wondering like where it's going to go though.
You really have no say where it goes. I'm by a drain pipe in the back of the Comedy Store.
I'm going to make sure it goes at the front.
You might be able, like, it's kind of a luck of the draw. You don't know where they're putting the new batches of names.
I'm going to make sure it goes at the front.
You're going to come with your own white paint.
I'm just going to say, hey, I think we should have it in the front. It's going to be in the front.
I did request the drain pipe. I said I want it in the back of the building,
with the
really low by the drain pipe.
Yeah.
I want to crouch.
Yeah. Be like, that's me. I won't mention who this. I won't mention a name because I don't even know if they perform there anymore. But years ago, when I was working, I think I was working the door at one point. I don't know what I was doing. I was there, and I was standing in the parking lot, and a comic who's passed, I don't see them there anymore, drove their truck, and I was like, oh, and before I could even get in the way, it was like drove right up to me, and me and a couple other comics, and I was like, what? And he goes, what? He gets out of there, goes, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, sorry, I'll just move. He goes, parks car, he gets out of the car, he goes, let me ask you a question. And I go, what?
This guy's from a movie?
Kind of. Dude, he was on another one. He goes, whose name is on that wall? Literally. And I go, I don't know. A lot of names? He goes, my fucking name is right there. And like I would, and I kind of knew who he was. And so I would just like go to the name that was next to it and I'd be like, oh, your name, like, let's say, is it John Smith? No, the next one. And I go to the one and I go, Jane Doe? No, right there. And he would say it. And
that went on for 40 minutes.
Dude, I was just egging him on at some point in time. I thought to myself, why? Like
Who cares that much?
I just think it's so gross and so it's so.
Do you know who I am?
I think it's repulsive. This is one of the things.
I agree.
This is one of the things about me that maybe I feel this a little too much, but this kind of behavior is so repulsive to me when you get a little bit of success and it goes straight to one person's head. All of a sudden they think like, oh, remember like when the billboards went up for Goatface?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, dude, you fucking did it. And I'm like, hey man, that thing's coming down at some point in time.
You know, you said that. I know that as well.
Yeah.
But like you said that before even because I'm pretty of that mindset as well.
Sure.
But you very quickly were like, it's coming down. But I'm like, let's enjoy it for like a little bit. Then we know that it is coming down.
True. But
there was a cool moment where we were on all the subways in New York.
Yeah, I know.
We were in Times Square. We had like a giant thing on Times Square. And then we had that billboard on Sunset.
I mean,
that was still very neat. It was all over LA too.
I did enjoy it. I mean, I did.
Sure.
I did like go to Times Square when it happened and took video of it and all that stuff. But I mean, it's just like, you know, I just feel like there's so much we have to do in this fucking business. It's never like it's not like what it used to be, where it's like one done, you do a thing, and then all of a sudden you're huge. Like you have to fucking. But my point is I just think it's so. I just think it's. You know what it is? It's a weakness in a human being that's so revolting to me that you can't even be graceful with the little amount. I get so passionate about this.
No,
with the
I
little amount of success that you may have, and all of a sudden you're just like, it goes straight to your head. Be like, oh, you're a weak human being, and I don't like that.
I also think that it's not. No, that's great. I think it's not a recipe for success as well. If that is your mindset.
But the crazy thing is that, and sorry to interrupt you.
No, not
sorry
at all,
in the
not at
comments
all.
to interrupt
No.
you. But so many successful people
Are like that?
That's the
Fuck,
crazy.
do we need that? Do we need to get that?
Sometimes I think
Should
sometimes I
wear
do.
sunglasses all the time?
I do sometimes think that maybe we're not self-absorbed enough.
There's an element of truth to that. Like,
Don't you ever think about that?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't want to win that way. I'd rather be less successful and
I don't either, but I
have
mean,
this brain. I'm trying to think what was
but
what?
but you land on that thought because you like look at some of our contemporaries who are just like, oh, and they're very successful, and you're like, oh, not naming names, but some of them you're just like, oh, you are so fucking obsessed with yourself. You're so like,
yeah, it's not a life. I would rather not have all those things and like have my brain and outlook on life. I don't need to have that much. I just need enough.
But what I'm saying is like, I've seen it enough in people who are successful to make me ask that question. Do I need to be that way a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's where that comes from. I see it so much. I mean, the only people that I've ever met or seen that are not that way are the ones that are extremely successful.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I don't know. Like, I don't know that because I don't have a lot of access to people that are just like fucking extremely, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
To a certain degree.
Like, we only get a glimpse of this tier.
Yeah, like
of self-absorbed successful people.
Yeah, I mean, even like on SNL, like the people that I did, the people that hosted the show, none of them seem like, that I can remember, were super self-absorbed.
Well, I imagine they're so successful at that point. You know what I mean?
They were all super nice. I mean, like, and just normal.
Sure. But then you may have the benefit of like you being their life preserver when they're at the show, because it's such a shaky new thing, and then they're the wall at a pool. Like, here, help me get through this.
You're also not spending as much time as you think, that the performers on the show do with the host. There's not a lot of that.
Like a little bit of window.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, to a certain degree. But anyways, all right, go ahead.
I mean, going back to this, the other day I was walking up to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
And I guess they get new security every now and then. So this lady stopped me, and I've been a paid regular since 2010.
I know.
But I mean, I understand. Like, I wasn't. She like stopped me. I go, I'm a comic here.
Yeah.
And she's like, can I see you? I'm like, yeah, for sure. And
Yeah,
I showed her my ID, and then I just introduced myself. I go, yeah, I'm a comic here. What's your name? Nice to meet you. And it was fine. It was easy.
Yeah.
But it goes the other way so many times with people. I've heard so many stories where.
I have a story.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, but
no, that's pretty much it. Just like, it was one of those instances of, I recognize this is a new employee.
Yeah.
She doesn't know all the comics at the Comedy Store. I could fly off the handle, like some people would say I'm within my right to do, or like, but not even. I don't think so.
But I think this is also my story is a testament to, again, a person who gets a little bit of power, a little bit of, and they go straight to their head.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember I was there not that long ago, and I'd say this happened maybe about 6 months ago or so, maybe something like that, and new guy there. And I said, and I was going in, he goes, hey, and I go, I'm a comic. He's like, is your name on the wall? And I go, no, it's not. He goes, that's what I thought. And I go, what? And I was like, look, I'm a comic. Somebody vouched for me. And I was like, and I was like, okay. And I left, and I came back to talk to him. I was like, hey man, look, I know you're new. I've been here for a long time. I was like, no, you haven't. Like, whoa. Because I know when people have been there for, you know what I mean? He said, I said, I know you're new here. He goes, no, I've been here for a long time. And I said, no, you haven't. You're pretty new. I haven't seen you before.
Yeah, I've been here longer than you.
Yeah, I've been here longer than you. And I was like, just be nice. There's no reason to. He goes, I was being nice. Sorry if that offended you. It's like, no. Don't make me look like the bad guy here because you decided to throw a snide comment to me. I just simply told you I'm a comic here. I didn't shoot you any attitude. And you had to go out of your way to just shot me for some reason. That's what I thought. I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, just be nice. This job is like, it's an easy job. Sure. Just be nice. That's it. You just have to be nice. He's like, whatever. And I was like, all right, okay. I don't know if I've seen that guy there again.
Makes sense.
But it was just like, why go out of your way to be mean to somebody? Like, what do you get out of that? I don't know.
Yeah. You encounter a lot of movie characters at the Comedy Store.
You're making
just a lot of 80s bullies at the Comedy Store.
You're making it seem like I'm making it up.
It's just so textbook. I don't see your name on the wall.
Well,
that's what I thought. See you at Dead Man's Lane. We're racing
I wish
slips.
I had his name, but I could tell you what he looked like.
He's a megastar now.
No, he's not. I haven't seen him there, but maybe he's working a different whatever. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Well, when you do your set, take the slip. The lineup sheet that's in the hallway.
Yeah. Hopefully, I remember.
Take that home with you, and get people to sign it if you want. It's kind of a nice little monumentous keepsake.
Yeah.
Very cool. Aristotle, latest ped regular, guys. Come on. Yeah. Look
Thanks,
for his name on
man.
the wall. Let us know where it ends up being.
I'm one of like what 8 people got passed.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What? That's a nice little.
It sounded like I was about to say canceled.
Canceled? That'd be funny if they do a ceremony for that too.
Yeah,
the people who get in and then the people who get out. You gotta stop thinking about.
Dude, I hate this laugh. It's
Bro.
like yeah. Not happening anymore.
Let it fly.
I'm gonna make it a little bit more presentable.
You know what you should do? You should get, you should get a silencer on your mouth.
Yeah.
That kind of just brings it into a frequency that you like.
You mean like the barking collars that dogs have? When they go,
Yeah. Every future podcast, you'll just have like the zap collar, and then whenever you genuinely laugh, we'll just hear you go.
Yeah.
That's your new laugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this. So I did my show.
Yeah, Toronto.
Okay. I mean, we could do Toronto.
Oh,
Toronto. I'll wrap it up very quickly. I didn't know how I would do in Toronto. I just feel like I would get a lot of comments on Instagram and stuff saying, "When are you coming to Toronto?" It was in the back of my mind. And then I was doing New York, and I figured this is an easy experiment. Let me just pop up to Toronto and do a show.
Sold out.
Yeah, so it was like it was 150 seats.
Yeah.
But it sold out really quick. So then we added a second show, and then that sold out. And then they wanted to do a third show, but I didn't want to kill myself. I wanted to give myself some time off. But it was very cool to know do people want to see you in Toronto to selling out 2 shows? And now I want to go back every year. Like that's a city I can add as part of the tour package that you go every year.
Not exactly my story currently. I have a date in DC next week, and I'm getting updates. Is like how many
for
tickets?
Dude,
Yeah.
Same here.
And I'm just like, really?
Certain cities are awesome. You look at the ticket sales and how it's tracking, and then certain cities, I'm like, what?
But DC, it's like I don't know. I feel like it's the first place I got my fake ID.
They should know this.
They should know this by now. And like, there's a huge Persian population. I thought maybe they would come out and support a boy. I don't know.
I think it's just
Let me ask you a question. So like,
sure.
When you get your like numbers, when do you start seeing
panicking?
Like, yeah. When do you actually see like the ticket sales are happening? Like, are you sold out like 2 weeks before, a week before, or 3 days before?
Toronto was like super in advance sold out, which is cool.
Fuck you, man.
No. I'm not saying.
You know what?
That's just Toronto.
That's fine.
Just
you know what? I get it. Toronto.
No. I'll give you.
It's Toronto, dude.
Yeah. So Toronto and then New York sold out kind of fast, but not fast enough to add a second show.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude.
Yo, you're turning into the guys at the Comedy Store who bullied you. It's a vicious cycle.
I'm gonna find out who this person is, and I'm gonna show you so you don't think I made up some fucking.
No, I believe it. So I'm trying to think. Like right now, Austin isn't great. It's not moving. It's okay, but not great. I have 4 shows there.
Really?
Yeah.
You
enjoy
well.
that?
I did pretty well in Austin.
How many shows do you do?
I don't know. I haven't done one outside of a festival. I'm sorry.
You motherfucker. You know I'm very sensitive about my festivals.
Yeah, both the times I went there as for fest. I'm sorry. Wait,
have you done South by South? You might have done East by Northwest.
Yeah, you've never done.
It's like a Ted Z.
How about have you done like Central by Midwest?
Is that a good one or a bad one?
It's for you.
Oh shit. It's like the cousin. I will say I am doing this festival in Oklahoma. It's called Blue Whale. So, I mean, that's a random ass one. I'm never in Oklahoma.
Yeah. I've been to Oklahoma.
Okay. It should be good. I've heard it's like a fun festival. It's called Blue Whale.
Yeah.
I'll be doing a show out there.
Is it? Did they have? Is it a film festival too?
No, it's just stand up. It's just pure stand up.
Yeah, what did I do? I've done some festivals, man. I did South by. I did Moon Tower. I did Telluride. You've done Telluride, right?
No.
Oh, sorry. I did.
How was it? Good.
Yeah, it was all right. It's pretty.
You're
good.
doing Moon Tower, right? Are you? Are you doing Moon Tower?
Are you doing Moon Tower?
No.
I'm not either.
Oh, fuck. But my dates at Vulcan are coinciding with the festival, so I might see some comics who are doing.
I mean, they're just going for what's hot at the moment. I mean, I did Moon Tower only because of this. No, I don't think.
I don't know. It varies. Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
What was the point? Oh yeah, ticket sales.
Oh yeah,
and all
you sold them out. Yeah.
Nah, but Austin. I don't know if Austin's gonna be sold out. We'll see. You know, if you guys live in Austin,
but how many
come to the
weeks?
show.
How many weeks out is it?
Like a week.
So next week?
Yeah, this weekend.
So while I'm in DC, you're gonna be in.
Yeah.
Do you
so
have
our listeners are gonna have to choose? Are you gonna fly to DC or are you gonna fly to Austin to come see me?
Probably see you. But what the let me ask you this: how many seats are is the Vulcan?
Like 300. It's so fucking much.
Have you seen the numbers yet?
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not like how great.
It's okay. I think it's tracking.
Okay, you want to tell me?
You want me to tell you? No, I can tell you right now. I'll give you. This is. I don't know if the listeners like hearing this shit. Just ticket sales for this is too inside baseball. But why not? All right, so these are the ticket counts. What?
Nothing. I'm worried.
Well, here's what. Sometimes this happens because when I did Comedy Works in Denver,
yeah,
it wasn't tracking super well. I was a little nervous, but then it sold out. People bought a lot of stuff kind of day before, day up. So sometimes
that's what I'm hoping.
Cities are like that.
I don't know, man.
But maybe Austin's like that. I hope, because right now, let me see. Fuck, it's like buried in my. Okay, here we go. So for Vulcan, the capacity is 300 people.
Yeah.
So for Friday, 119 sold.
That's good.
But it's
it's
out of 300. That's a big venue. Okay, and then the late show is 94 tickets sold. And then the following day it's 85 for the early show, and then it's 50 for the late. 50 out of 300.
Let me look at
Fuck you, Austin.
Look, here are my numbers, okay? 200 seat venue, and I don't even have a number. I just have an emoji.
What a middle finger?
The middle finger
emoji.
emoji.
You go -10. What does that mean?
Dude, I'm fucked, bro.
Whatever. It's all building. But you know, it's all a process. And even this
yes,
podcast.
It's a process.
It is. Also, the numbers that I'm doing in certain cities, it's all because of the clips that I'm putting out. It's all because of the Fahim Works on stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff.
Well, I think this is part of it too. I think this podcast is great and just having more of a digital footprint because you are very averse to putting stuff out there.
I'm just not good at it.
No, I think also now I'm psychoanalyzing you. We're just like doing therapy here.
Go for it.
You care.
You're wrong.
Immediately. What's funny is you're combative and interrupting me at the same time. Just like, you're wrong, and I'm gonna stop you right there. You're like a super talented guy. You know, you're my buddy. We've known each other for a long time.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
Well, that's nice. Thanks. But like, you do care a lot about what people think. I think
do.
You're
a
little more sensitive to outside forces.
I am. You're right.
And I'm not. Like, I can take it in. I get insulted all the time, man.
Yeah.
There's just no way. There's no way to put yourself out, to put stand-up out there, to put sketches out there, to do podcasts. There's no way to exist in a public way without getting some shrapnel. It's just part of it.
I guess, yeah.
There's nobody out there who is unanimously beloved.
You know what
you can get a large percentage of people, but there's always going to be someone who you are not their cup.
You know, I'm going to be everybody's cup at one point. I'm going to make it my goal to be everybody's cup.
Well, Jesus wasn't even everyone's cup. You know
I will
what I mean?
be. I'm gonna do everything I can to be everyone's cup. Not two girls, one cup.
Sure,
but everybody's cup.
I mean, yeah, that was some people's cup.
I am wondering if I'm hoping that the store will kind of, because I need to write some new material, man. I'm hoping that it's gonna like motivate me to write more, or like I don't know. I feel like I haven't been writing enough.
It's what you make of it, honestly. I mean, I mentioned earlier. It's a gym. You have keys to the gym. a gym does. I mean, maybe it's dumb or whatever, but like
No,
a gym doesn't inherently make you fit. It's how do you treat the gym?
We'll see what happens.
I think that's part of it. Just having that stage.
I'm just glad my first spot is so late that I don't.
I love late spots, dude.
That I don't have to worry about like fucking Brennan being there, or anybody being there to watch my set. I want all the big guys to be there for their thing and just go home and let me just do my shit. I just don't want to be
judged or
yeah. I just don't want like these guys that I look up to like watch my shit. I definitely don't want Brennan because I actually look up. The crazy thing about Brennan is that I look up to him so much and he has no idea. We never really ever talk. Like he recently is kind of like he'll come by and we'll do fist bumps and just like because like. There's so much about him that I feel. I mean, he directs. He does all these things that I've wanted to do and I have done, but I mean, he's clearly done them in a different scale. And then on top of all that, he created one of the best sketches of all time. And then on top of all of that, I love his specials. His specials are great.
Too,
like
man.
like the conceptually, a lot of them are just kind of like this is what I would want to do, or this feels like something that I would do. His 3 mic special is great, so I don't want Brennan to see my set. I want him to kind of.
So speaking of Neil, he did my show, my Fahim Works on Stuff show in the Belly Room.
Oh, nice.
So
this last one?
Yeah, yesterday.
Cool.
And then guess who else was on it? Ali Wong. Ali Wong did it.
Oh, nice.
We're buddies.
I love
It's
Ali.
crazy. Again, when I was a younger comic, I would learn Adam Sandler and Judd Apatow like live together, and that blew my mind.
Yeah.
But then you realize comedy is kind of this community, and now I'm seeing it happen with our generation and stuff. Like the fact that we know Hasan and he lived in that condo or whatever in that apartment.
Oh yeah,
we go way back. But if you are just learning about comedy, it kind of blows your mind that everyone kind of knows each other and is friends.
I found this old flyer from the 80s, from like 85. Mm-hmm. And it had a super young Judd Apatow, and then these 2 other comics. I don't remember who they were, but then it had Doug Benson.
Oh, whoa!
A young ass Doug Benson.
Damn, that's crazy.
And he's and it's and in the thing he's Doug Benson as the Hack.
Whoa!
I think it's a character he played or something called the Hack.
That's hilarious. You get this insight into because comics kind of evolve over time and they kind of settle into what they are. And then it's funny to see them when they were in their early 20s, like the swings they were taking.
Dude, it was crazy. And you wouldn't recognize it. You have to look at him close. I'm like, oh, shit, that's Doug Benson. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a cool little surprise for people in the Belly Room to Ali Wong. The place explodes whenever.
That's so cool.
She's just so big. And then she was already big with her specials and stuff. And then Beef just came out on Netflix. I've been watching that. It's really good. She's really good in it, too.
What is it about?
It's about like her and Steven Yeun, who's in it. He's great in it too. Like it starts with this kind of almost car accident, and their lives are kind of unraveling. They're on edge. They're not happy. So this kind of almost accident activates this beef. They start obsessing over this beef. They're like flipping each other off, and then it's this car chase because they start chasing each other. And then
is it a TV show or movie?
It's a TV show. I think it's 10 episodes.
Yeah, and you finished it.
No, I think I'm on the last episode.
They fall in love in the last episode.
Who knows? We'll see. I don't know. So it's really good. And I know Ali's a stand-up, but it's very cool to see her in this dramatic acting. You get to see your friends in a different light.
Yeah.
Like she's very good. And it's not me just saying that because she's my friend or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she's very, not like her career was already fine, but I think this is next.
Great.
There'll be more like TV and movie stuff. She's phenomenal in it.
Yeah, she's funny. She's always been great.
I like her stand-up, and then her acting is great in this, too.
Her Care Bear pussy joke is, like, one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah, she asked me to do Irvine Improv, but I was coming in from I wish I could have done it. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure her crowds are great. But it was a nice little surprise. I'm like, Ali Wong. We're like, bah.
Wait, where you said Irvine Improv?
Yeah, she's doing like smaller clubs to gear up for the next.
Man, Irvine Improv is so huge. Remember how it used to be kind of like the smaller club or a smaller club, and now
was
it's like,
it?
Don't you remember?
How many seats?
I think it was like 300, and now it's like
sold out.
700. Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I remember.
Memories. So
Memories.
Yeah, Ali. Oh yeah, what's funny when we were living in K-Town, she lived kind of by on Pico and something else, just in an apartment.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, we were hanging out when we had lunch, and then we were playing Just Dance.
At her house?
Yeah. It was funny. I just remember playing Just Dance with Allie.
What is that?
It's sort of like Dance Dance Revolution on the PlayStation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it was cool. We got to have lunch and just play Just Dance.
Was there a pad or something, or how did?
No, there's this like eye tracking thing that kind of just can tell your silhouette. So you try to like match the moves. It was fun. Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, thanks. All right, cut that out. All right,
Yeah,
cut the Just
yeah.
Dance part out.
That's great.
Uh-huh. So when I was flying from Toronto to, I think it was Toronto back to LA, I was hungry, you know, and there's like restaurants in the airport, and sometimes I'll see the restaurant and then I'll Google it just to see the reviews.
Yeah.
Even though it's an airport, I'm like, let me see.
I do the same.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I use Yelp though. You like Google over Yelp?
I think Google is a little more honest than Yelp. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Maybe you're right.
There's this one that really fascinated me. So there's this restaurant. Oh, no, it's not Toronto. It's at Newark. It's Newark Airport.
Oh, I
so
love
it's
Newark.
Newark
Airport.
going to Toronto. So this restaurant is called The Unusual Times. And I looked it up. 1.5 stars. I've never seen a rating this low for a restaurant. It blew my mind.
So you had to check it out.
Well, I had to go into the reviews, and so Miguel, let's throw it up here. Let's throw up The Unusual Times.
Right here.
Yeah, and like show that 1.5 stars. And let's check out some of the reviews. And you can throw some pictures, and I think it's just fascinating because it's been around for a while, and they seem to not give a fuck.
You flew American. Delta.
Porter.
I
guess they do. They do Newark to Toronto.
Huh. I wonder what gate.
It's kind of its own little wing.
I hate how like the different the airports, they have like their different little. There's the Delta section and then you can't go check them out.
Yeah.
You have to like to be able to get to the Delta, you have to have a Delta ticket.
That's annoying.
Because I feel like some of those, they have like better restaurants, and I
For
usually
sure.
fly United. Yeah.
You choose airlines based on the restaurants that you can go to.
Kind of. I mean, United has some pretty good ones too, but
All right. Unusual Times, Terminal B at Newark Airport. Okay, 1.5 stars out of 198 reviews. That's a pretty good sampling.
Sure.
So that's an honest 1.5. The restaurant, it's around the $20 to $30 range. Let's go into the reviews, guys.
What kind of food?
Bad. What if I get a cease and desist? Like, you don't talk about Unusual Times like this. Okay, this is the top review, I believe. Okay. This isn't top. Okay, when you go into reviews, this is from Yulia M. I understand that this is inside the airport. There is no service or any sort of organization at this place. The portions, of course, are tiny and overpriced, but they don't even get the dishes right. They were out of one of too many things. Show the salad, Miguel. That's the salad right there. Okay, that one was okay.
Not a bad looking salad.
Oh, this is a terrible looking salad. Okay,
first of all, I can't see what he's looking at, so I'm just gonna be like, that looks good.
Sure. All right, this is from Valerie Webster. Okay.
Should you say their names?
Why not? They were public enough to put it
I know, it's on Google.
It's on Google.
Yeah. Sorry, Val.
No, she's helping us out, man. I agree with Val. Okay, she goes, options are limited in Terminal B, gates 50 to 56. Well, this is actually your only option if you want to be close to your gate. And this is true. It's the only thing there.
Yeah.
It's more like a cafeteria food versus sit-down restaurant, which is a bit unexpected, as I intended a sit-down restaurant. I sat at the bar because there are outlets lining the entire bar. Draft beer is $9.99. No complaints here. In other terminals, you're looking at $14. I mean, this is so long. And my Cobb salad was $16.49. Show the Cobb salad. That looks gross.
Can I see it?
Yeah. Right? This is a Kraft singles on top of it? What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
I want to go for the most visually disgusting looking food, and then we'll look at the...
Did you eat there or not?
No, because I saw all these bad reviews.
So what did you eat?
Okay, another guy writes, worst food at an airport I've ever had. They don't even allow you to do takeout, even though their food comes in paper plates.
Why am I getting hungry right
Another
now?
person goes, I will make sure to not come to this airport again. Okay, another person writes, and ridiculously overpriced.
What are your
even by
airport
airport
options?
standards. I mean, I would rather do a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A than a place like this.
Yeah, no, but it's funny. He's like, I'll never come to this airport again. What are your other Newark airport options? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. He's like, I'm gonna take the bus because the food was so bad.
Yeah.
One guy did write 1 star, but it's airport food. What do you expect?
I mean, some airport restaurants are not that bad.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and one guy writes, try eating before you get to the airport. So I just wanted to shit on Unusual Times. Throw it up there. And I think if you're Unusual Times, try to aim for 2 stars. Maybe 2.5 stars.
I'm going to say this. I think it's kind of unfair, Fahim, for you to shit on a restaurant you didn't even eat at. You should have eaten there, been like, it was terrible.
Look, 198 people can't be wrong. I'm just an outside observer, and I just want them to do better.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, Unusual Times. There you go.
This is your version of Nightmare Kitchen.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just take shots from afar.
Kitchen nightmares.
All right. Any other topics?
I don't know, man. I mean,
or do we go mailbag?
Have you been to DC? I haven't been to DC
I've been
in
DC.
so long.
I was doing a DC improv. Is that where you are? Where's your gig? What? Am I South by Southwesting you?
Sort of, yeah. I'm at the Comedy Loft.
That's a great one though. I've heard that's a good club.
Good save.
It is.
I
heard it's where the hit people go.
I
went with all the fuddy duds.
I heard it's pretty good too. So we'll see. What is there to eat in Washington or in DC?
Probably I don't know, Yelp some shit. It's probably a great food city.
You think so?
It's DC.
What does that mean?
It's a metropolitan cultured place.
Yeah, but I've been to some metropolitan places that have
terrible food.
Terrible food.
Like where? You don't want to alienate your fans in that city?
I kind of don't, but yeah, there definitely are terrible food. You know who I think has the best food?
Huh.
I love Portland. I thought had some of the best food I've ever had in my life. Seattle too. Seattle had some pretty great food as well.
You know what surprised me? Albuquerque had some great food.
Oh,
Santa
really?
Fe and Albuquerque had great, especially Albuquerque. Yeah.
What
I
kind
feel
of
like there's
food?
nothing else to do there, so they really zeroed in on food.
What kind of food?
Just I don't know. Just amazing restaurants, everything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to go to Albuquerque.
You don't.
Why not?
Look, I'm an alien. I don't give a shit. It's funny. People will go, how come you're not coming to New Mexico?
Cause
like that by obvious, that statement alone. They go, everyone comes to Arizona. Me and my brother were talking about it too. We go, no one moves to New Mexico. It's like this black hole. Everyone goes to Arizona. Everyone goes to Texas. Everyone goes around
New Mexico.
We were saying if your population doesn't increase, like America should be like, get your act together, New Mexico, or you're gonna get swallowed up by Texas. You become
part of Texas.
You're part of Texas now.
Yeah, but then
it's like getting relegated in soccer.
It would ruin that shape that they have. They're so iconic.
It is a nice shape. Yeah, that's why most of the people who live there, they're there for shape.
Isn't Colorado just a square?
It's pretty dope.
It's just a rectangle, actually, isn't it? Yeah.
It's just all the OCD people who like clean edges.
And Oklahoma's like the thumb.
People who don't want crust on their sandwiches.
Yeah.
They go to Colorado.
Colorado's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's a good city.
I love Colorado.
I love it too.
What's your favorite Colorado city?
I don't know. I'm always in Denver whenever I'm there. Except I did that. It's funny you're wearing that North Face jacket. I did a corporate gig.
For North Face?
Yeah. Me and Kyle Dunnigan.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was awesome. It was in Keystone.
I did the Telluride Comedy Festival.
You motherfucker.
Did they give you
You can't let me have anything?
Did they give you any free stuff? I love North Face, by the way. Did they really?
Me too. Well, what's funny is I made friends with one of the guys there, Fitz. Fitz, what's up? Yeah, Fitz.
Wait, so you did like a corporate gig for North Face?
Yeah.
You and Kyle?
Yeah.
Dude, that's when?
A few months ago. So
Dude,
it was great.
How did they find you?
I don't know. I think they liked me and they liked Kyle, and then the agencies put it together, and then
that's so great
because they were doing a company retreat at like Keystone.
Yeah.
Like, it was beautiful, kind of on the lake, and then we did a comedy show at this cool theater out there, and then I made friends with the guy at North Face.
You just said his name.
I want to get it right, Miguel. Massage this.
Massage it.
Yeah. So then I made friends with the guy, Patrick Fitz. He works for North Face, and then we just kind of stayed in touch. And you know, he's in Colorado. So when I did Comedy Works, I'm like, yo, come to the show. So then he came out, and we also had lunch beforehand. And then when we were saying bye, he's like, oh, I got you some shit. So he gave me 2 jackets, like 2 North Face jackets.
Do you wear them
all the time, dude?
What size?
you know, he knows the sizing. He goes, they run a little small, so the large actually fits perfect. So I have a nice kind of down, like one of these.
I love it. You know how many of these I have?
4, 2.
I have
12 for some reason.
Actually, I do have 4.
That's a lot of jackets.
When they go on sale, you buy a bunch of them so you don't.
That's true, guys. So I mean, full circle. North Face. I got them free shit.
I know. I love North Face.
Unless another company wants to pay us, and then we love them.
I've been getting into Patagonia too. I feel like that's a little.
That's upper echelon, dude.
Is it really?
Kind of.
Yeah,
and then they
right?
also have their mission statement of like it'll last a lifetime. If anything breaks, you can bring it back. And we want this to.
What is the she-shiest? Is it Patagonia?
I believe so.
Oh, really?
It's the most expensive, and then they're also very eco-conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, North Face is kind of.
Yeah.
They used to be friends. I heard. Like, I was watching something. Like the higher ups of Patagonia and like North Face, they're buddies.
And then all of a sudden they turn into
mortal enemies.
Bill Gates and Steve Jobs.
Oh shit.
By the way, you should go watch that movie. It's called Pirates of Silicon Valley. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's good. Have you seen that?
No.
You know about it?
Is it a documentary or is it a film like
It was like it was a TV movie, but it's actually pretty good. It's Noah Wiley plays Noah
Wiley, ER fame, baby.
ER fame. Noah Wiley plays Steve Jobs, and Anthony Michael Hall plays Bill Gates, and they're brilliant. It's it's a good movie.
What's it on?
It was on TBS back in the day.
Nice. Turner Broadcasting System, guys.
It was a TV movie, and then you can watch it as a full on movie. If you will, it's probably on YouTube somewhere out there. I don't know. Go fucking find it.
Go find it. Mailbag. We have, we're trying to generate the mailbag. We have, I think, two or three guys. Yeah. Let's fill it up. fahimanwardancehour@gmail.com. Write us an email.
Yeah, write an email.
Yeah, and then comment.
I'll tell you what.
Shit.
Comment. Tell me if you think my laugh is annoying.
You're focus grouping it.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, I'm partial to it. I like it. I want it to come back. I don't want you to put a limiter on that laugh.
We'll see what happens. For now, no thanks.
Oh my god. I'm saying, just do the shit. Stay out of the comments. Keep it moving, baby.
No, baby, I have to go.
Be you.
How do you make yourself better if you don't listen to when people shit on you?
You don't. Then you're nothing. Then you're everything to everybody, and that's nothing.
And then you're everything to everybody. Nothing. That's a good song.
I think it's a good mantra. All right, some emails. Here we go. Okay, where are you? All right, this is from Jade. The subject heading is witness protection. Hello. Hypothetical situation for you. You have to go into the witness protection program for some reason. You get to choose your profession and location, but it can't be comedy/California. What do you choose best? Jade Johnson.
Is this really an email we got?
It is.
Are you asking me or are you going to answer it first?
I think we both have to answer it. Let's see. We'll go to you first.
No, I want to hear yours first.
Fuck. I thought I was going to buy some time
by
having you. Here, I mean, she says that we have to go into witness protection program for some reason. Let's figure out the some reason.
Okay, we cannot do, well, whatever it is. Witness protection pretty much only means like
we saw a murder.
The mob's after you or something. Somebody's trying to kill you.
Do you want to hear a movie idea I had kind of in this realm?
It's not witness protection to keep you from getting beaten up.
What do you mean?
Like they're not protecting you from getting beaten. They're protecting you from getting murdered
right,
every time.
Right.
Yeah.
So, okay, the idea, I mean, I barely remember it, but it's something along the lines of like some Gen Zer sees a murder or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, this guy's all into tech. He's like YouTube technology. He's like on Snapchat all the time on his phone.
Yeah.
He witnesses this like mob murder or something. And then the cops are like, you have to stay off the grid. We're getting you witness protection. You can't. And this is killing him because he's just on social media all the time.
Yeah.
So he goes out to some countryside or whatever and he hates it. There's like no phones or, he's tapped into that community.
Yeah.
He has to go back to what it was like in the 90s or just off social media and electronics. And then he meets this girl who's like a kind of like farm area, and he just sort of gets to see the simple life of not being on social media, and then they kind of hit it off, and then finally he's able to get his phone back, but he's like, I like this way of life.
Yeah, and then it turns out that the girl is actually a hitman.
And then shoots him.
She's like...
They kiss. And then she goes...
You go... Oh, I loved my time without social media.
Yeah. That could be a Hallmark original.
Yeah.
I like how that's the bottom. Just, Anything that's like half baked, you go, Hallmark will buy it.
Hallmark will buy it.
Oh yeah, okay. So profession and location. All right, maybe.
Oh, God, that's a good question.
Maybe Miami. That'd be pretty cool.
I was gonna say Miami, dude.
Okay,
you can't do the same
I can't
place.
do Miami. Yeah, we can.
But what if we're both getting witness protected? Because like we both saw the same murder.
Can't we still be friends in this new identity, or we got to be separated?
All right, maybe, sure.
Yeah.
All right, what would you do in Miami?
What if we do plumbing and we're like Mario and Luigi in Miami?
Maybe. I mean, once I tell you what I would do as for a living, I think you would you'd want to start working with me.
Interesting. Okay. What would I do? What would I want to do outside of comedy? Maybe music stuff.
This is such a meta. This is like one of those questions that are like designed to make you go, huh? Wait a minute.
Like I've never thought about it.
Never thought about it.
It's like a mini pandemic. Just reevaluating
sort
your
of.
life.
Yeah. So what would you do?
I can't do film or anything like outside of it's too close to comedy, right?
I probably, yeah. I think you have to be out of entertainment, maybe.
Fuck. Why did I have to see that guy die?
Because he was your neighbor and you were you were
I'm
peeping Tom.
God, they saw the blinds go. It's too late.
You couldn't help it, and I was there because I was staying over that night.
This is true.
I should have made up with my wife.
There's
and just gone home.
There's two categories. There's like what you could do, but then what you would be truly fulfilled doing. Like I could teach math or something.
I know, but
I wouldn't love it.
You could find something that you'd be fulfilled with. I mean, I do think I have an answer.
For me or for you?
For me. But
I was hoping you had one for me too.
Oh yeah, I could think about that. Let me see. What would you?
Guys, in the comments, what do you think I would be happy being fulfilled doing? Write in the comments what you think I would outside of comedy.
No, you know what? You're on the hook for this. You need to come up with it here.
Okay. I can't do radio. Like I'm just clawing my way into keeping the same shit.
No. Nothing comedy adjacent.
Man, what about? I can't do music producing or something. Is that too similar too? Can I be an A&R guy? Can I like?
I mean,
I sign?
I feel like
music acts.
I feel like it would be easy to find you if you were like entertainment adjacent because they would just. I just feel
close
like
enough.
I think so.
So I can't make beats and stuff. Yeah, it's too close.
It's too close, man.
Can I? Okay. What about like a dance studio or something? Can I do that?
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah. Maybe teach people who don't know any better
how to dance.
Sure.
You have no patience for that.
Yeah, just teaching little kids to dance or like housewives.
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be annoying, but it wouldn't be. I could do it.
So you'd be a dance instructor in Miami.
Oh, man. It sounds so bad.
No, it sounds great.
You know what? Maybe I could be like a boat tour guide or something. Like be on one of those speedboats and just show people like the famous people's houses. That could be fun.
It's close to what I would do.
Okay.
I would open up a little scuba school or scuba like.
That's pretty cool.
Like a scuba like rental academy place.
All right. Yeah. That's fun.
No, that's mine. That's not yours.
No. I'm saying that's fun for you.
Yeah. I would like do like a food truck.
Okay.
Because I like to cook and stuff.
So I would just do like a speedboat tour kind of around. I would do that.
You'd be fulfilled.
I would get to play my music. I would put my own playlists on.
Yeah.
And just speedboat around Miami with a bunch of tourists behind me. That's pretty cool.
You'd be fulfilled?
Sure.
Really?
Get to listen to my tunes and like be in a boat.
All right. Yeah.
More so than food truck. I wouldn't want to do that.
I love diving, man.
Huh.
We have to go. I got to get you to do it.
To scuba dive?
Yeah.
It seems terrifying to me.
It's not. It's great.
All right, so we answered you. There you go, Jade.
Great question, Jade.
It took a while, but we got there. I had to really go in. I had to delve deep into my soul.
All right, I got one too. Let's see here. Fahim, do an impression of Aristotle's laugh.
Whoa.
We all like. I don't know. So it's Fahim, do an impression of Aristotle's laugh, and try to make it as realistic as possible. And then Aristotle, judge to see if you still like the sound of your laugh based on. Okay.
Did that just come in?
Just came in.
Whoa, in real time?
Yeah, go ahead. No. No, I think it said This came in before today's episode, so it's my old laugh.
Oh, the old laugh.
Yeah,
not the new and improved.
No.
I'm trying to like. It's hard. It's a higher pitch.
Fuck,
mine's a higher pitch too.
It's so annoying. I hate it,
Yo, I want it back, dude. I want it back.
No.
Yeah, come on. Don't be self-conscious about it.
Too late. All right, what else is there? I really love that question, Jade.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah, I would want to do like a food truck.
Nice. What kind of food?
I don't know, man.
Fucking figure it out, dude.
Sandwiches.
That's the easy. That's a cop out.
I make great sandwiches.
All right.
I put a lot of passion in those sandwiches.
All right, this one is from Mark G. Ugh, I don't know why I just choked.
Oh,
Miguel, cut that out. Let's do it again.
No, keep it in. I thought he hated the name. Mark G. Oh, I hate this name.
I just had a tickle in the middle of it. This is from Mark G. Your fan group name. For you, Fahimers, Fahim team, Fahi/hymns, and warriors. Inuiers. Oh, this is the French Inu sound like Anwar. Inuers. Okay. Fahim noirs, film noir.
Great.
For Aristotle, since you're obviously fighting with Baluch but won't make it public. Whoa, that's in parentheses.
Is that what people think, that I'm fighting with Baluch?
Is that word on the street? No, we love Baluch.
First of all, Baluch has been unavailable.
Yeah, he's a diva.
Yeah, he's a diva.
We're trying to get him in, but he's available. He's always out of town.
Yeah.
We're trying to do Saturday, but then you're gone.
And then I'm gone. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I want to get him in there for the 100th episode.
Yeah.
So he'll be here. Talk to Baluch. Light Baluch up.
One room, two guests, two, and then a knife.
Yeah.
Anyways,
one leaves.
One leaves.
For Aristotle, okay, blah blah blah. So Spartans, because Greek,
I guess.
Pledges, staying with the Greek theme.
Okay.
Wrists. I don't know what that means.
Wrists.
Full toddles. I like that.
Full toddles.
Full toddles.
But wait, what is it a play on though? I know Aristotle, but full toddle.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like going hard, I guess. Full toddle.
Going full toddle. Okay. So is it full toddles?
It should be. No, yeah, it is full toddles.
Yeah,
full toddles.
Full toddles.
There we go. And then Zeus animals. That's liberty.
Why did you get all the good ones?
Mine are okay. And warriors. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Really good.
Yeah.
Fahim team, I do like that.
Yeah.
Fahimers.
Fahim team. Fahimers are great.
Okay, some of these are, parentheses, as the kids say, sus, because I have to explain them. Anyway, that was it. Mark. Boom.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thanks. We'll deliberate.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out.
Full toddle.
Full toddle, baby. I guess that's it. Any other topics or no? We blow them out to a track.
We should get shirts. I know
Full
what mine.
toddle?
I know what mine are.
What?
Jizzers. And then, because the clothing brand.
We still gotta make that. Someone did hit us up in the comments.
You think I just added the blue? I just go jizzers?
No,
come
that's
on,
true.
man. It's a reference.
Someone
Hello?
did. They said, "Yo, I want to help with the shirts." So I said,
"Oh, really?"
Yeah. So I said, "Hit us up, fahimanwardancehour@gmail.com." But we haven't got the email yet. So if you're listening, reach back out. Let us know. Help us make these shirts.
I'll wear them.
We'll wear them.
Jizzer.
And then we'll have a limited run where some of our super fans might have access to the first run of jizz shirts. It's the hottest, latest streetwear brand. Okay. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, all right, okay. I got a tasty track for you guys. This one is called Be Somebody by Emotional Oranges. This is my banger right now.
Yeah.
I'm playing this all the time. If you're listening, it'll play. If you're watching on YouTube, click on the link below. You can see the music video, listen to the song, and that's pretty much it. Thumbs up, comment, 5 stars it, subscribe, hit the bell.
Yeah.
All
when does
that
this
stuff.
come out? Next week, right?
Who the fuck knows?
No, but seriously, is it
sometime next week? We might have. It could be next week.
Okay, if it comes out next week,
yeah, promote your dates.
Come to Washington D.C. Come to the Comedy Loft, and if you come to the Comedy Loft and you see that it's not very well attended, don't write in the comments for the following episode, "Hey, nobody came to his show."
Same for me.
Just come to the fucking show, have fun, you'll have a great time. Washington D.C. Comedy Loft.
Boom. And me, I'm doing Vulcan in Austin, Texas, the 21st and 22nd, okay? early show, late show. Get some tickets, okay? Be like Toronto and New York. Figure it out, all right?
Yeah, DC, be like Toronto.
Be like Toronto.
Be like Fahim's Toronto.
Be like my Toronto. And then I've got Chicago, May 12th, I believe, and then San Francisco.
It's so far away.
Wait, did I say this Chicago?
Yeah,
Or-
May 12th.
I know it's so far away.
Why are you
But
doing that now?
Why not? Get a jump on it so I'm not nervous like this week with plug whenever you can, man. Plug. And then yeah, Cobb's is May
I love
17th.
Cobb's.
Cobb's May 17th.
Oh man, I wish
San
I could go with you.
Francisco. Maybe come
Dude,
hang out. What?
Do you remember that time? By the way, just real quick aside,
Sure.
I am so constantly, even when I think about this, I get so fucking frustrated and angry about this when I think about this story. So when Goatface, we did the Sketchfest.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Vaguely, yeah.
We're in San Francisco, and typically, like, you really should have only two types of food in San Francisco: seafood or Chinese food.
Okay.
And I tried to get you guys to go, and you guys desperately wanted to go because Hasan wanted to go to this burrito spot.
Was it burrito or was it
Yes.
Indian food?
It was a burrito spot.
Okay.
And I thought, why
They're known for the burritos too, though, a little bit.
San Francisco?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, dude. San Diego, yes.
Okay, maybe that's what that was.
But not San Francisco.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Sure.
Anyways, I just remember, like, you guys gave me so much shit for dragging you to a Chinese restaurant. Do you
But we went there though, right?
over me kicking and screaming about it? Yeah.
Okay. How was it?
Fucking great. The Chinese food in San Francisco is like second to none. It's so good there. I hope it's still the same. Also, like, San Francisco is so beautiful. Like, I just love that city.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
there you
guys.
have it, guys.
All right,
Tune
everybody.
in next time.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.